Hello, I'm Roger. Welcome to this ICHIWAH tutorial on DIPS. DIPS is an acronym, DIPS. It stands for Daily ICHIWAH Power Settings. And in this tutorial I'll go through what that is, why you might find it interesting, how it came about, what the elements of it are, and then how to apply it to your ICHIWAH device. In terms of why it might be interesting for you, there's two reasons. One is it gives you a reason to come into contact with your device on a daily basis, and that's important because it gives you an opportunity while you're tweaking these power power pegs based on the numbers that are in the DIPS, a chance to remember to review your intention so you stay connected. Keep that fresh in your mind, stay connected with your intention on a daily basis. Otherwise it's really easy to get wrapped up in day-to-day events and then forget about the intention that you're putting out there for manifesting. So DIPS is one way to stay connected. The other thing is that the DIPS is rotating these magnets, which I call cosmic force containment devices, and in the process of rotating that each day you're setting up a unique electromagnetic force field around your intention. And I like to think that what that's doing is setting up a protective shield so that the cosmic energy that's coming through the device and down and into your intention is a focused, clean intention, and that it's deflecting any kind of negative energy that might be trying to come in on your intention. So the first thing is it gives you connection to your intention on a daily basis, and second, that it sets up a protective shield around your intention. And in line with that protective field, there's a little demo video that embedding that will show iron filing sprinkled over a glass plate that's on top of the power pegs, and you can see the force field that's set up by these magnets around the energy field, or the energy frame. Okay, so what does a DIPS actually look like if you haven't seen one yet? It comes as a Facebook posting that I try to do around 5 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time, and it consists of a bit of information just saying it's today's DIPS, energy settings, and then it's got the day of the week abbreviated with 3 letters, the day, the month, and the date of the day, and then 5 numbers that are alpha, omega, mi, psi, and gamma, and those I'll get into and explain what those mean. But it's each one of those represents a setting for one of the power pegs on the energy frame of the ICHIWAH device. The one thing is the gamma. That has to do with gratitude, and that's not a part of this tutorial, so we'll just be looking at the alpha, omega, mi, and psi values. And where these come from it's based on one of the top mystical locations in the world, and that's the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. And it's rather than me just making up numbers each day, what I've done is decided that based on this powerful mystical location, to take astronomical event and use that as the basis. So it's based on the sunrise and the sunset, moonrise and moonset times at the Great Pyramids. So on a given day I take the calendar date, the year, month, day, and the hour and the minute of the sunrise, and that will become the value that goes with alpha in the DIPS posting. And then likewise for the sunset, the year, month, day, hour, and minute of the sunset, that becomes the omega value. And then for the moon setting, the moonrise, Again, year, month, day, hour, and minute of the moonrise, that becomes the me setting. And then the moon set is the year, month, day, hour, minute of the moon set for the given date. And that becomes the C value that goes into the dip. Back to the posting itself again. So in the case the alpha, omega, mi, and psi. But what do those mean in relation to your ICHIWAH device? Well, it all originates from the, and this is the topic of another video or another tutorial, but in the process of defining your intention and analyzing it, you establish a primary energy that's going to be used by the universe in manifesting that intention. So going back to the ICHIWAH Power Blossom logo, the four colors in these Power Blossom petals are blue for happiness, green for wealth, red for purpose, and yellow for adventure. And for each intention that you write up, you will select one of those as the primary energy for that intention. And that primary energy is the alpha value in the DIPS setting. So, for example, if your primary energy is the blue happiness color, then the alpha side of your energy frame will be the blue side. Opposite, that's a sunrise. Opposite the sunrise is the sunset. That'll be the omega. And with the Greek alphabet, alpha is the first letter of the alphabet and omega is the last letter of the alphabet. So a lot of times that just is a reference to the beginning and the end of something. In this case, sunrise, sunset. And then the moon settings are based on, from Giza again, but going to the right from the alpha setting is the moonrise, the mi setting, and opposite the mi is the psi setting. So moonrise over to moonset. So alpha, omega, mi, and psi. And if your intention's primary energy was wealth, then that becomes the alpha setting. So alpha is now on this side, and opposite it is the omega. So alpha, omega, and then to the right, as you're facing the alpha side, is the mi setting, the moonrise. Opposite the moonrise is the moonset, so that becomes the psi side. So alpha, omega, mi, and psi. Next example is if your primary energy was the purpose side, the red side. So then alpha becomes this side. And then the omega, opposite the alpha is omega. That goes over here. And then to the right of, as you're facing the alpha side, to the right of it is the mi moonrise side. And opposite the moonrise is the moonset. That's the psi side. And the last example of this is if your primary energy is adventure. Then the alpha side is the yellow side of the energy frame. Opposite the alpha is the omega. That's over here. To the right, as you're facing the yellow, or the adventure energy, is the moonrise side. That's the mi side. And then opposite the mi is the psi, so moonset goes over here. Now how do those apply? Well, if we take this example again where the alpha value is 6, that would be okay with this being the alpha side. We rotate this so the little pointer that's in the bottom of the power peg points to the number 6 petal that's on the energy frame at the base of each power peg. So that'll get returned to 6. Opposite that is the omega. That's value is 9 for this example. So turn this to 9. And then the mi side is 7. So we rotate this pointer to point to 7. And the psi side is 8, so you turn this until it points to the 8. Now, if the If it's only one number over that you're rotating it, or even on the same number, I give it a full rotation just to have a little bit more connecting time with it. But that's how you take the values that are in the daily posting and apply it to the alpha, omega, mi, and psi side. And depending upon which is your alpha side, the posting is just directed to alpha and omega, mi, and psi. So it doesn't say the yellow side or whatever. So that's how the dips gets used and why it's used. And hopefully this will explain it so that you can put it into practice. Thank you.